Good morning, gladiators. Today is Wednesday, December 9th. Today we are going to be learning how to properly cite text evidence from your novel and use the proper citation rules to help support your answer or position. When you cite text evidence, you must use a transition word to start your sentence. You should lead by explaining who is talking and explain the situation. So you are going to place quotes around any words that come from the text and give credit for the quote by placing parentheses around the author's last name and the page number from which it came. So as an example, Katniss is a selfless person, putting those she loves above herself. Our transitional word is for example. And then we explain a little bit more about this situation. When Katniss learned that her sister's name had been drawn, she immediately announced. Now we need to separate our explanation with a comma, and we start our quotation with quotation marks and a capital letter. I volunteer as tribute. Now in this case, because we are going to cite the author and the page number, the period will go at the end of the entire quotation, not at the end of the sentence. So we set it off with a comma, open quotes, I volunteer as tribute, in the quotes, parentheses around the author's last name, the page number, close the parentheses, and then you put a period at the end of your citation. Here's another example. After Harry, Ron, and Hermione find a three-headed dog sleeping on a trap door, they confront Hagrid, who asks, comma, open quotes. This is the beginning of my text evidence, so I have to capitalize this sentence. Who told you about Fluffy? Being that this is a question, you would use a question mark. End your quotation, open parentheses, Rowling, page number, close the parentheses, and then we put a period to end our citation. So let's practice. Take a moment, write these examples in your L&B and try to punctuate them properly. Please press pause to give yourself some time. Okay, so when asked to write about the most annoying thing, Stephen chose to write about, now here is my citation. This I took straight from the book, and so I would set it off with a comma. I open up my quotations, my little brother Jeffrey. I close my quotations. I put a parentheses around my author, my page number, close the parentheses, and put a period at the very end. According to Stephen from Drums, Girls, and Dangerous Pie, okay, so here is what we took straight from the text. We put a comma, set it off, open quotes, having a brother is horrible, end quotes, parentheses, close the parentheses, then put a period at the end. Stephen seems fascinated with Renee Albert and even calls her, okay, so here is my direct quote from the text, the hottest girl in 8th grade. That goes into quotation marks. We set off our quotes with the comma, and then we put a parentheses around the author's last name, the page number, and a period at the very end. Take a moment to watch this video. You can press pause.
When you write a research assignment, it's important that you acknowledge the idea.
Okay, so now that you have learned to properly provide text evidence or cite text evidence, go back to your one-pager when you used text evidence for your characterization and make sure that you have cited your text evidence properly. And then now we're going to complete the quotation portion of our one-pager. You're going to choose one important quote from the novel, anywhere within the novel. Make sure you cite it properly based on what you've learned, and you must explain why you chose this quote. What is its significance to the novel? What importance did it have? In 1 to 2 sentences. After you're done with that, we are going to read chapter 18 of I'm a Man Now. There's the text and the audio. And then let's test our knowledge on how to cite text evidence properly. You are going to choose the properly cited um, quote, and it's up to your teacher to have multiple attempts. But if you are having trouble, then please seek out your teacher as an email, attend Zoom, or academic tutoring. I hope you have a great day, gladiators.